Wang Chok. Are you ready? Please raise the hand signal. Okay, you can unmute yourself. Wang Chok. Yeah. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready with part 2, sir. Q cut.
But you have to start from part 1.
Part 1, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
Part 1. From part 1, I will ask you 4 questions, which is related with your school. Are you ready for this? Or have you gone through the question?
I've gone through only part 2, sir.
Okay, in this case.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will take time to prepare for a while, sir.
Okay, no problem. You can take your time.
I will give chance for others, sir.
Okay, no problem. Ali Hassan, I am giving you permission to unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself, Ali Hassan.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And hope you are also okay. Okay, Ali, already I have selected the topic, and you can see on the screen, I have taken a preparation on the particular topic.
Actually, sir, I have not prepared today the topic because I am not at home. I have some work to do today. So, can I participate as a listener today, sir?
Okay, sure. You can stay with us as a listener. When you think that you are ready, you can start. Okay, we have got Michelle with us, and she is always ready. Michelle, I'm giving you permission to unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. Do it again, please.
Hello.
Yeah, now it's clear.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. Maybe you are busy.
Yeah, I was quite busy for the past 2 days. I was actually on night shifts, so I could not be part of the lesson.
Okay, no problem. Michelle, I have selected this topic from Cambridge English IELTS 10, test 4. And you have to deliver your speech, part 1, part 2, and part 3. Are you ready?
I haven't read it yet. I haven't read anything yet. Could someone just do this part, then I can do for the second time?
Okay, no problem.
Whilst I read everything.
Before that, go through the question.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, it is visible on the screen. Okay, who is ready? Please unmute yourself. Is there anyone who has already taken his or her preparation on the topic? Who is Charity? Charity, I'm giving you permission. Please unmute yourself. We have got a hand signal from Pfizer. Charity, would you like to share your ideas on the topic?
First, you mean the first topic?
Yeah, part 1, part 2, and part 3. And you have to start from part 1. Are you ready? Or you need some times?
Like which?
I will ask you some question related with your school.
Yeah, you can ask me.
Okay, before that, just introduce yourself, your name, your profession, and where you're from.
Yeah, okay. I'm from Malawi. I am a nurse midwife technician. Yeah.
That is nurse.
Yeah, I'm a nurse.
Okay. From where are you? What is the name
I'm
of it?
in. Yeah.
Your
Can we come
country?
again?
Your country name. What is the name of your country?
Malawi. I'm from Malawi.
Malawi.
Yeah.
Is it
From Africa, Malawi.
yeah, Africa, yeah. So it is unknown to me. Okay, we have got another participant from Africa, Michelle. She is from Zimbabwe. She is also a nurse.
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question from part 1. Did you go to high school near to where you lived?
Can you come again?
The topic is also visible on the screen. Is it visible to you?
Oh, yeah. I go to a high school.
Yeah, this is the first question for you. Did you go to high school near to where you lived?
Yes.
Why not? You have to elaborate your answer.
Because it was near where I was living. And it was easy for me to travel from home to that area, to that school.
Okay. What did you like about your high school? Why?
Because we were given chance to. It was inclusive. There was inclusive education whereby everybody was given the education according to his or her needs.
Okay. Tell me about anything you didn't like at your school.
Because I didn't like the school because sometimes the other people were bullying other students.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like it.
How do you think your school could be improved?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Sorry. How do you think your school could be improved? Why not? Can you hear me?
Okay. To improve, to improve our school, they could have been punishing those students who were bullying other students, so that they should stop doing that to other coming students. Because when students are being bullied, they might drop out from school, or they might start not liking the school. Yeah.
Okay, Charity, thank you very much for your space. You have completed your part 1, and I think you need some time to take your preparation on the topic. So I'll go to you again after some participants. Before that, please take your preparation on part 2 and part 3.
Okay.
Okay. Faiza, I'm giving you permission. Please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Faiza. Faiza, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Faiza, before starting your space, please introduce yourself. You are mute, Faiza. I don't know why. Unmute yourself, Faiza.
Yes, sir. My name is Najiba Faiza. You can call me Faiza. I am a student of class 7. I study at Bogora Government Girls High School in Bogora. I live in Bogora in Bangladesh.
Okay.
I live in Bogora, Bangladesh.
Okay, I hope you have taken your preparation. Faiza, don't mute yourself. If you mute yourself, it will be impossible for you to unmute yourself, because every time I have to give you permission to unmute yourself. So don't mute yourself. I'm giving you permission to unmute yourself. Then you can start your speech. Are you ready for your speech, Faiza?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm sorry for that.
Okay. I'm going through some questions for you for part one. Your first question. And did you go to high school near to where you lived? Faiza, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm facing a throat problem. That's why I couldn't hear the question.
Okay, if you can hear me, the question is visible on the screen.
Okay, sir. May I answer?
Yeah, sure.
I went to a secondary high school near to where I lived. At that time, I lived in Multinagar in Bogora. First of all, the school was very near to my house, and the school was very famous for its education system in that area. So that's why I went that secondary high school.
Okay. Then second question, what did you like about your high school and why?
Sir, could you hear me?
Yeah, your sound is clear to us. Please go ahead.
Tell the truth, almost everything of that school I liked, especially the education system of that school I liked most.
Okay. Tell me about anything you didn't
Okay,
like
sir.
at your school.
Tell the truth, almost everything of that school I liked, especially the education system of that school I liked most. The education system of that
Okay, Faiza, try to fix your network problem, then I will go to you again. Dear participant who is ready, please raise a hand signal, then I will go to his or her, him or her. Who is ready, please raise the hand signal, then I will unmute yourself. Ali, are you ready now? Ali. Wang Chok. Okay, thank you very much. Wang Chok, I'm giving permission to unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself now.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, introduce yourself, just your name, your profession, and where you're from. Then you can go through the question part one.
My name's Karmong Chu, and I'm from Bhutan. Currently, I'm living here in Thimphu, the capital city of Bhutan.
Yeah.
And I'm working in one of the construction sector as a site engineer.
Okay, thank you. You have 4 questions from part one. The question is also visible on the screen. In spite of that, I will ask you. Did you go to high school near to where you lived?
Yes, definitely. I went to high school, which is located near to my school. So it is very convenient and easily accessible for me to go on foot without spending any expenses.
Okay, what did you like about your high school? Why?
I like about my school because of the following reasons. My school got experienced teachers, and teachers are kind-hearted and helpful to their students.
Okay. Tell me about anything you didn't like at your school.
The bad thing about my school was not located in proper location, and design of the classroom. The school was not that good, since it is extremely difficult for students to accommodate.
Okay. How do you think your school could be improved?
It could be improved if previous school is shipped to other location that is near to my village. Size of classroom should be changed because previous classroom was so small and it's very difficult for students to study. And if this school was shifted near to my village, and classroom size should be changed so student can stay in the classroom and they can study very well without facing any difficulties.
Okay. Already you have completed your part 1. Now, perhaps you are ready for part 2. Describe something you don't have now, but would really like to want in the future.
Everybody has their own desire to own particular thing in their life. Likewise, I do have my own desire to own things in future, that is buying on land. Land is significant for every individual that will serve their purpose from generation to generation. If I have land, I can construct building in near future. And land is precious than everything in our life. I will take care of my land till I survive on the earth. When I leave this mesmerized world, I definitely hand over my things to my children. I saw people buying land through social media. Concerned owner of land declared the notice of selling land in social media. People do upload in social media if they really want to sell the land. From my perspective, land is considered as one of the precious gem in our country. That's it, sir, for part 2.
Okay, thank you. Are you ready for part 3?
Can you zoom it, sir? It's invisible for me, sir.
Now?
Okay, sir, it's visible.
Okay. Okay, part 3. From part 3, we have to answer what types of things do young people in your country most want today? Why is this?
In my country, the young peoples, they go after the technology like mobile phones, which got different functional systems in the phones. For example, people go for iPhones like 11, 12, and even Pro because iPhone has got multiple functions as compared to other mobile phones because it contains a lot of storage where we can store the different files, which is useful in our day-to-day life. These days, people prefer iPhones to do their daily activities. And not only that, even iPhone is very useful when they do video calls, even like what is happening now, like Zoom class, video conferencing. So we can interact with other peoples all over the globe and we can share each other's feelings.
Okay, why do some people feel the need to own things?
People, they have their own desire to own things in their life because of their particular thing, they can achieve their goals in their life and they never lag behind and they always try to go forward and fulfill their desires in life.
Okay. Do you think that wanting lots of things makes people happy? Why?
From my point of view, I think owning a lot of things doesn't make people happy, because if we own a lot of things in our life, for example, like cars, land, and other technology devices like laptop, mobiles. If we own these things, we can't focus on particular thing, and our mind will get diverted to other directions. And if our mind gets disturbed, and that will automatically affect our day-to-day daily activities, and we can't achieve our goals. So people will get only tensions if they own a lot of things. I think that is too much. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for your space. I think you should speak a little bit faster. Then you have a few problems. That is, the plural form of person is people. So people is already a plural word. So no need to use s with people. You can't say peoples. Because
Yes, sir.
the singular form of people is person, and you can use persons and also people. Just like and there are 5 persons in my family, or 5 people in my family, like this way.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, then it will be because, not because, contains. From my point of view, instead of this, you can say, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think
Oh.
it's better. It's better than from my point of view.
Yes,
So
sir.
you speak very well, no doubt. But I think you should try your level best to enlarge your answer. You answer very shortly. So try to answer a little bit elaboration. Try to elaborate your answer if possible for you. If you take your preparation previously, then I think it will be very easy for you. And you have courage to express your ideas. That is a matter of praise or thing. So thank you very much, Wangchuk. We have some best speakers in our group, so you can listen to them. Michelle, please
Thank you, sir.
unmute yourself. I'm giving you permission. Now you can unmute yourself. Michelle. Michelle, am I audible to you? Please unmute yourself. Yeah, thank you. Are you ready now, Michelle? I can't hear you.
Off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Now I can hear you.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Michelle, just introduce
Well,
yourself.
can I start?
Sure. Maybe you have network problem today. Or it's my problem. I don't know. Michelle, you can start. Maybe you have network problem, so you won't listen to me clearly. Oh, she has left. Okay, I'm giving permission to all of you so that you can unmute yourself. I'm going to give you the permission because it is sometimes boring for me to allow everyone. Okay, now you can unmute yourself. Who is ready? Please unmute yourself.
Sir, I'm ready.
Who is it, Faiza? Faiza,
Yes, sir.
is your network okay now?
Maybe, I think, okay.
Okay, yes, I can hear you clearly. Your first question from part 1. And did you go to high school near to where you lived?
Yes, I went to secondary high school near to where I lived. At the time I lived at Maltinagar in Bogura. And first of all, the school was very near to my house, and school was also famous for its reputation and education system. That's why I went to that school.
Okay. What did you like about your high school? Why?
Tell the truth, almost everything of that school I liked, especially the education system of that school I liked most. The education system of that school was very improved. The teachers were also very friendly and jovial with us. If we asked any question to them, they answered them very properly and in a very easy way that we could understand those questions. And our exams also were held in time and properly, and our class were also held properly and in time. I also liked the environment of the school. The environment of the school was very neat and clean. The school was also very neat and clean. The school had a very big playground, and the playground was surrounded by different kinds of green trees. And all these things I liked of my school.
Okay. Tell me about anything you didn't like at your school.
Mm, when the some places of my school were dirty, especially our playground and the toilet area. Especially it happened because when the cleaners of our school became sick, they couldn't work properly, so they couldn't clean our school properly. Then these areas became dirty, and um, after spending a big vacation when our school started, then our classrooms became also dirty, and this thing I didn't like anymore of my school.
Okay, how do you think your school could be improved?
Well, my school was also improved, but in many ways, I think my school could be also improved. And that ways are such as by increasing the library facilities, increasing the laboratory facilities, and by starting a debating club and a club for practicing English. And I think in these ways, my school could be improved.
Okay, Faiza, thank you very much. Would you like to take part in part 2?
Yes, of course.
Okay, describe something you don't have now, but would really like to own in the future.
That thing is a soft toy. I like soft toys very much. I have wanted to own it forever because the toy attracted me very much. I first saw it in a toy shop, and I would like to own it because the toy attracted me very much. It was so attractive, and it was very beautiful and cute. It was the most beautiful toy I have ever seen in my life. So that's why I would like to own the toy.
Okay. Would like to finish your part 3?
Yes.
Okay. What types of things do young people in your country most want to own today? Why is this?
Young people in my country most want to own things related to devices and internet today because today's world is technology's world and people are turning to devices more and more. They are using devices also. So some people think that if they use devices, their life will be modern and smart. And by using these devices, they can also make their works very easy and they can do their works in a very short time. So that's why I think people are doing this.
Okay. Why do some people feel the need to own things?
Some people feel they need to own things because if they use these things, their work will be very easy and comfortable to them. They can finish their work in a very short time. And If they use these things, they will be able to go ahead in their life very easily. So that's why I think people feel this.
Okay, your last question. Do you think that owning lots of things makes people happy? Why?
Well, it can sometimes make people happy, but it can't sometimes because those people who really need owning lots of things for their work, so it is absolutely necessary for them owning lots of things. But those people who don't need to do this, then I think it will be totally unnecessary for them owning lots of things. And it was my opinion.
Okay, thank you very much, Faiza, for your speech. You have done very well. And I haven't noticed any important mistake throughout your speech. So it's a good sign for you. So stay with us as a listener if possible, if you have time, or you can leave.
Sir, will our listening class held today?
No.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay. Then Michelle, where is Michelle? Sorry, she's not with us. Molly, you can unmute yourself, Molly. Okay, Faiza, stay with us. Stay with us. If I get time, I will start listening class. No problem. Just stay with us.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Molly, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Just introduce yourself. Very fast.
Assalamualaikum, sir. This is Marzana binti Mojin. You can call me Moli. I'm from Bogua, Bangladesh. I'm a student of class 7 at Bogua Government Girls High School.
Okay, Molly, your first question from part 1. Did you go to high school near to where you lived?
Yes, sir. I went to a high school near my house. It was Bogua Government Girls High School. It was not very far from my home. It takes like 5 minutes to go there. And I think the education system of our school is very popular among the citizens of our country. It is a Sir, can you hear me?
Sometimes it's a problem because you are suffering from network problem. Okay, Molly, when you think that your network is okay, you can join with me. Okay. Before that, please mute yourself.
Sir, can't you hear me?
Yes, now, but sometimes your sound is not clear to us. I would like to finish it, Molly.
Sir, will I?
Okay, continue, please. Now your sound is. Continue, please, Molly.
I went to Bogor Government Girls High School, which is very close. It takes like 5 minutes to go there. I went to this school because it was very close to my house, and it is also very popular in our town. It is the most renowned girls high school in our city. The education system of our school is very well known, and the results of our school is very high, and that's why I went there.
Okay. How do you think your school could be improved?
I think there are many ways my school can be improved. Like there are some problems about our school bathroom. Sometimes it becomes very unhygienic as many students don't take care of it properly, and they should take responsibility so that it can be safe for all of us. And the teacher should also pay more attention to the students who are not good at studies. So in this way our school can be improved.
Okay, Molly, your sound sometimes is not clear to us. However, you have done very well. One thing I should say to you, instead of bathroom, you should use washroom. It is better than bathroom. Okay, so you should change the word next time. Molly, stay with us. If you think your network is easy, you can knock us. Michelle, please unmute yourself. Michelle, oh, your audio is not clear. She's suffering from. Okay, Nazira Rahman, please unmute yourself. Nazira.
Sorry, sir, I'm not prepared today.
Okay.
I want to be a listener for this class.
No problem. Stay with us as a listener. Michelle, please unmute yourself. Michelle, now you can hear me. Michelle.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. You are mute, but I can hear you. Okay. Would you like to finish your speech now?
Yes, can you hear?
Your sound is not clear to us, Michelle.
Okay, right there today.
Maybe you are suffering from network problem today.
Yes, I can do it now.
Okay, in this case, please stay with us. When you will think that your network is okay, then talk me. I will allow you. Now it's not clear because your sound is not clear to us. Bushra, would you like to take part? Bushra, please unmute yourself. Bushra.
Yes, sir.
What's your name? Where are you from? And your profession? First, introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Samiha Bushra. You can simply call me as Samiha. I am a student of class 7. I study at Bogura Government Girls High School. I am from Bogura, Bangladesh.
Okay, are you ready for this topic? I'm going to ask you some questions from part 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your first question, did you go to high school near to where you live?
Yes, sir. I went to secondary school near to where I live. I still go to that school. The secondary school period is one of the most important phases in our life. After completing my primary school, I went there. When I lived in Sheujgari, the school was very near from my house. It took 10 to 15 minutes to reach me there. I am served by it as a means to potentially empower girls like me. So I went there.
What did you like about your high school and why?
The thing what I like about my secondary school is that it is a great platform for me to socialize, to learn new sporting skills, to involve in extracurricular activities, and all the teachers in our school behave equally with the students. The students are also kind and humble, and in our school there are spacious rooms and labs. The study level of our school is also has increased. All kinds of elements are served to us for our education from the school. So the most things of my school I like about is that it is quite a famous school in our locality.
Okay. Tell me about anything you didn't like at your school.
I almost like everything about my school, but the one thing I don't like about my school that it doesn't provide us with good sanitation. Washrooms are often seen dirty, and also there is a lack of sufficient water and other important materials for sanitation cases. So it's the thing which I don't like about my school.
Okay. How do you think your school could be improved?
To improve my school, the students and the teachers must ensure the proper education. The right method of education should be implemented. Children should have greater communication with teachers, and the cleanliness of school should also be increased. The students should be more attentive to their studies, and the sanitation of our school should also be increased in that case.
Okay. Would you like to take part in part 2?
Sir, can you please again say that?
Have you taken your preparation on part 2?
Sir, I don't have that good preparation in part 2. I can skip to part.
Okay. Thank you very much for your part 1. You have done very well because so far I remember this is your first day with us, isn't it?
Sir, not first day, but I have joined after a long time.
Okay. Keep practicing. I think you'll be able to improve yourself. Only a little bit problem with your grammar and also with your pronunciation. So give more attention to this part. I think it will be improved. Okay, Ali, please unmute yourself. Ali.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ali, introduce yourself because we have some new members with us.
Sir, my name is Ali Hussain and I'm from Lahore, Pakistan.
Your sound is very slow. Are you using headphone?
You hear me, sir?
No, your sound is not clear to us, please. If you use a headphone, please remove it.
Yes. Can you hear me, sir? Right.
Yeah. Now it's clear.
Yes, sir. My name is Ali Hassan and I'm from Lahore, Pakistan.
Okay, I hope you have taken your preparation on part 1. Your first question is, did you go to high school near to where you lived?
Yes, sir. I went to the high school, which name is Union Public High School, and it is just 30 minutes away from my home. And I have completed my education like plus 2 to 10th grade from this school, and the education system was very good. This school, and I have a lot of memories regarding this secondary high school life.
Try to speak a bit louder. What did you like about your high school? Why?
Actually, I like a lot of things about my high school. The education system was very good, and also the teacher was very cooperative with every student, and they solve every problem. Uh, uh, they solve every problem regarding the study, and also I like especially the playground of our school, which I was playing with my friends, and especially I like to the I especially like the canteen area, which I go with my friends during the break time to eat some special food at the time of break. So there are a lot of things that I was like about my secondary high school.
Okay. Tell me about anything you didn't like at your school.
Actually, there are some minimum things which I think they have to improve in my school, like the library was not advanced regarding the student needs, and also the computer lab need some advancement, and there are some area in my school, like in playground, which they have to neat, and which they have need to neat and clean. So there are some minimum things which they want to need in my secondary school.
Okay, Ali. Sometimes your sound is very low. We can't hear you clearly. Okay, have you taken your preparation 1 part 2?
Yes, sir.
Try to keep your mobile near you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Describe something you don't have now, but would really like to own in the future.
Actually, sir, I wish I had a lot of money to buy everything which I want to buy in my life. But unfortunately, I didn't do that because I don't have a lot of money to buy something. But one thing that I would like to talk about, which I really want in my future, I want to buy a car. Right now, I have a motorbike, but I really want to buy a car in my future because I think it is a very comfortable to ride to do any journey with our cars because it is a very comfortable ride in car, and I think in my future uh, I really want to buy in my future.
Okay, Ali, thank you very much for your space. I think you need some time to take your preparation
That's
properly.
I don't have preparation about the second part.
Okay, no problem. And also, you have joined with us after many days. So you have to keep practicing with us regularly. That will help you to improve yourself. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you. Okay. Faiza Moli, you have already completed. I don't know whose network problem. Is it mine or yours? Is my sound clear to you?
Yes, it is not yours side, sir. I think it is a problem.
It has been an international problem today because Michelle is suffering from Zimbabwe. Then some students of mine, they are suffering from Bangladesh.
Yes, sir, I think
network
it.
problem. So it has been an international problem today.
Yes, sir, I think is it.
Okay, only Faiza Moli. Are you interested for listening, Faiza and Moli?
Yes, sir, I'm interested.
Okay, I'll do it. Please wait a little bit. Let's see whether they will join with us or not. Is my sound clear to you, Faiza?
Yes, sir.
Always? Or
Yes,
sometimes?
always.
Oh,
Always.
okay. Then my network is clear. Okay, Ali, stay with me because I'm going to start listening. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah. Molly, your sound is clear.
Can I say?
Sure. Oh, haven't you complete your space?
No, sir.
I don't know what is the topic now. My computer is creating some problem.
So the topic is visible on the screen.
Is it? Okay, then you can start. Which part would you like to share your ideas?
Sir, part 2. I have completed part 1.
You have completed only part 1. Okay, you can start your part 2. Part 2 is for describe something you don't have now, but would really like to want in the future.
I always watched some Disney movies when I was younger, and I really liked the castles in the movie. So when I grew older, I would like to have a house like a castle. It will be very big and in a remote place. There will be clean air, and the place will be so magical that everyone will fall in love with the place. So I think I would love to have a house like a castle.
Okay, that's a good dream. Okay, Molly, would you like to start your speech on part 3?
Of course, sir.
What types of things do young people in your country most want to own today? Why is this?
Most recently, the children of our country are in need of mobile phone. They like to spend their time in watching YouTube videos like cartoon or animations. And the boys, especially the younger ones, like to play video games in their phone. I don't think girls like to play video game that much, but they love to watch YouTube videos on cartoons. So the children are nowadays addicted to their phone, and they always persist their parents to buy them a smartphone.
Okay. Then your question is, just wait. The question is, why do some people feel they need to own things?
Well, some people think they are not happy with the things they have right now, but I think happiness is a feeling of your mind. If you think you are happy, you are happy. Just with a little coin, you can survive in this world. But there are some persons who have millions of dollars but still think that they are not rich enough. They want to get more and more. But in this race, they forget that they also want to be happy. You can't just earn money. You have to be happy with the money you have. So many people want to be proud of themselves. They want to say they are something. So they grew greedy and they think that they need more things. But in real life, we can be just happy with some few things.
Okay, Molly, your last question. Do you think that owning lots of things make people happy? Why?
I don't think owning lots of things make people happy. You may have lots of things, but it isn't necessary that it will make you happy. Sometimes with just a little thing, you will be happy. As an example, we can see that there are many rich families in our country who live very well. They have lots of things that they don't even care about. But when we see a poor family, whatever the little food they have, which cannot fill a person's belly, but everyone shares it and they live happily. They think that with the things they have, they can share, and sharing is caring, so it makes them happy. It is not necessary that owning lots of things it will make you happy. You just have to be around people who love you.
Okay, Molly, your argument is praiseworthy. You have done very well, but I think you should practice with us regularly. It is necessary for you. You need to improve your fluency. So try to spend sometimes whatever you can spend here, but do it regularly, if possible for you. Maybe for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It's not a matter, but try to join with us.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Michelle.
Sir, can I have a question?
Yeah, sure. Ali.
Sir, in which edition of IELTS book you pick up this topic after today?
Today, this is from IELTS 10, test 4.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So today we will go for the IELTS edition 11.
Yeah. Okay, Michelle, please unmute yourself. Perhaps your network is okay.
Yeah, it's quite much better now.
Yeah. Maybe this is the first time you are facing network problem.
Yes.
Why? Is the weather okay in your country right now?
Yes, it is okay. I don't know what's wrong with the Wi-Fi. I don't know what's wrong.
So you are using Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes the Wi-Fi becomes slow, very slow.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, Michelle, we are going through the question, and you're ready.
Yes, I am.
Your first question, and the topic is also visible on the screen. And instead of that, I'm asking you, did you go to high school near to where you lived?
Well, I actually went to a high school, which was a boarding school, and it was about a few 100 miles away from my home. So it was very difficult for me to go during the weekends to even go see my parent.
Yeah. What did you like about your high school? Why?
Well, what I liked most about my high school is it was an inclusive school. It had different people from different countries and different people from around the country. It also had different races, and we had different genders at the school. So this is what I liked most about my high school.
Okay. Tell me about anything you didn't like at your school.
Well, I didn't like the fact that we had to share um the room with four more girls, which made us five in one room, and the fact that hot water had to run out. So if you woke up late, you couldn't get hot water. You had to use cold water to bath, even during the winter season, which was quite an unfortunate event.
Okay. How do you think your school could be improved?
Well, I think they should get more solar panels for everyone to have hot water, and not any one of the student to have to bath with cold water. So I definitely think they should get more solar panels.
Okay. Already you have completed your part one. Now you have to describe part two. Describe something you don't have now, but would really like to own in the future.
Well, definitely that would be a house. So I've always wanted to have my own house, like something in my name. And I've always wanted a house since I was in high school. When I saw this beautiful mansion on the internet, it had a pool, it had a jacuzzi, and it even had a place where a helicopter could land. So I was like, when I grow up, I want to have a house. I want to have a huge house. And why I feel I should do this, it's because I want to be able to pass on something to my children if I have children in the future. I want to be able to pass something tangible to them, something they might be proud of, where they can say, our mother actually left us this legacy. So this is why I want to have a huge house.
Yeah, of course you will have it. Okay. Michelle, now we have to start part three. From there, your first question, what types of things do young people in your country most want to own today?
Well, definitely cars. Young people want to own cars. Like, it's the most efficient thing you can use to move from one place to the other. Even when going out with your friends, you have to have a car for your day to be a beautiful one, and for you to not have a hassle from moving from one place to another. And it's quite efficient rather than getting an Uber or a taxi. So definitely a car.
Okay. Why do some people feel the need to own things?
Well, I think people would love to feel like they have achieved something and they have something in their name, and they can be able to tell their friends that they have achieved to get something with whatever money they have had or whatever money they're getting from the job that they're having.
Okay. Your last question from this part. Do you think that owning lots of things make people happy? Why?
Well, I don't think people are quite happy when they have lots of things. I'm taking my country for example. When you have a lot of things, precisely businesses, and you have many cars, you have so many businesses that you're taking care of, we tend to forget about the most important thing in our life, that is family. You forget to spend time with your family or even your friends. And at times you find that most business people, they hardly even know their children. Like they don't even know what their children likes, or even what they don't like. So I don't think it makes people quite happy. Rather, just not having anything and then getting to spend more time with your families and your friends and your children can actually make you happy.
Yeah, happiness is a psychological term.
Yes.
It varies from person to person. Okay, we should be happy whatever we have in our position. Okay, Michelle, already we have completed our speaking session and we can start our listening. How many participants we have today with us? Only 3 participants. However, are you interested for listening? Ali, Michelle, and Faiza, please say something.
I'm not sure for the other 2 participants, but it's okay with me.
Ali and Faiza, what do you think?
So I was interested, but it's late night and I have to study. Though it's important for me, I have exam.
Okay, well, we'll do it tomorrow. No problem. We have already been late, so we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have a speaking and listening class. Okay, thank you, dear participant, to join with me.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Assalamualaikum.